Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. I'm going to sound a little bit more somber. I just finished an interview with the stepfather of a victim of a murder-suicide, and it was rough. And speaking of rough, well, Joshua John, Jahn, was the sniper, 29 years old, who was shot and killed himself, apparently. He's the guy who shot up at in Texas, the ICE office. John's body was discovered on the roof of a nearby immigration attorney's office. Police said he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The mother said, the mother's distraught, said she can't talk right now. Details of the victims haven't been released. Noah John told NBC that his parents owned a rifle and his brother was a competent shooter, but he wasn't a marksman. He has bullets, anti-ice, and all that stuff. This is the kid that did it. Oh my God, unfreaking believable. Sad. Tylenol overdoses. Well, you can't make it up because of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Donald Trump's press conference about Tylenol being potentially the cause of autism. The TikTokers swing into motion and start downing whole bottles of Tylenol. I'm sure after the video's taken, they get their stomachs pumped or something. But anyway, trending now in Google is overdoses of Tylenol. Crazy. You ready for this? Tylenol in 2017 had this tweet: "We actually don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant." They said it's taken out of context without talking to your doctor. Oh, yeah. Turning Point had their second big shebang, Virginia Tech. It was packed. Trump calls for a UN investigation of the escalator and the teleprompter. I love it. Jessica Tarloff got eaten alive, figuratively, by Greg Gutfeld on the 5 for trying to say that the political violence is coming from the right. Really? Where is that? Where are the political right shooting people? Democratic Rep. Jayapal said Democrats need to be strike ready and street ready. They are doubling down, tripling down, desperate as hell, willing to do anything, including violence. J.D. Vance said violence has to stop in this country, and he said if you encourage violence on police officers, you go straight to hell. I love that kind of talk. Trump is going after domestic terrorism in a big way. And I always thought back, what's taking this so long? At least Trump's finally doing it. I mean, it's insane that people like Antifa are allowed to function in this country. It's nuts. Next star is joined Sinclair Broadcasting. They say no Jimmy Kimmel. By the way, Kimmel's return, high ratings. You watch how they drop like a concrete block changed to a mobster in water. Whoosh. Comey indictment might be coming any day now, as early as today. I don't think they leaked that announcement unless it was maybe going to happen. And the same thing with Letitia James. Comey's apparently going to be lying for Congress, Letitia James mortgage fraud. Hillary is now warning about Christianity. I got to ask all of you a question. All right? We've had the pedophile priest issue the Catholic Church has. But where, other than the Crusades, which happened a long time ago, where have Christians as a group been a problem anywhere? Really? Hillary? Biden auto pen is the official portrait hanging on the wall in the White House. I love Trump's sense of humor. That is funnier than hell. Energy Department's going to return $13 billion to taxpayers of the climate funds that we no longer need to spend. And how about George Soros? He's apparently funded $80 million to groups tied to terrorism or extreme violence. That's crazy. Meanwhile, the Democrats, Schumer and Jeffries, are begging for a meeting for Trump on the government shutdown. Trump says, nah, baby, nah. Georgetown University in Washington, D.C., there's a video basically encouraging violence. Can't make it up. And Pam Bondi, all these people that had their sentences commuted by Trump, not by Trump, but by Joe Biden, they're getting put in maximum prison now. All right, world news. Zelensky spoke to the UN and is hopeful that with the NATO support, Trump support, he can reverse the losses. Pop culture. I just watched this movie last night. It is really, really good. You got to check out the true story on Prime. Jude Law plays the leading character. It's called Eden. Check it out. Sports Without Boundaries. Aaron Judge, 50 home runs, 4 years in a row. Unbelievable. And high school spine injury video. We've posted it. This is scary. I mean, it's scary. Check it out. History. Today in history is assigned the Bill of Rights. The Constitution set up our government. The Bill of Rights, the amendments, verse 12, were set up to protect us from our government. And that was passed in 1789. Shakespeare insult today: do not be a currish, fly-bitten, sodden wit. It's the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.